Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Thursday. Forgot what day it is there for a minute, which means it's time for more Rising of the Angry Dad and Best Daughter. Oh boy. So the last episode, we discovered the best way to deal with post-traumatic stress disorder. Just kind of stab the thing that's triggering it. Just get in there with a big old knife and just stab it a bit. And, oh boy, confusion was abound. But people told me, hey, calm your titties. My titties are as calm as they're gonna be, don't worry. Stuff's gonna get explained. And okay, alright then. I trust you. Because you ain't set me wrong before. And also, it's a good show, so I fully expect it to actually be explained. So, yeet. But, yeah. It's time for adventures of Shield Dad and Raccoon Daughteroo. Oh boy. Let's see how they do and what adventures happen in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hooray for adventure! Oh fuck, it's been a week? That's not that many, come on! That's not that many! You got fucked up by a fucking hedgehog. Okay, that's a really cool ability. That's a really cool ability. Wait, already? Wait, they're almost here already? And she's 2 levels higher than him, alrighty. Okie doke then. So, I mean, that level up tree that he's got going there, like, it's not that big. Like, does it just extend on forever, or like, because it looks like he's most of the way done with it. Like, how far through does that scroll? Because he was scrolling through it, and it looked like he was almost at the edges. Like, he was only like a couple of fucking things away from filling out his thing. I don't know, it's a little... I mean, if that's all the abilities he gets, then oh boy, that's an oof. Also, was that an animation error, or did that hedgehog change size? Because fucking, it looked smaller. Sorry, it looked smaller. It looked bigger than I would have thought. I don't know, like when Raphtalia did it. I don't know. Wait, who's the giant chicken? I just looked over for like half, because normally I try and avoid looking OPs, and just kind of let them run and like just look at them in the corner of my eye, but... little tiny raccoon girl. Yeah, like, that hedgehog looked weirdly sized compared to her. And compared to when it beat up Naofumi. Oh, there's the titties! And she is tall. Okay, what the fuck? Alright then. So she just, as she levels up, she gets, her titties get bigger, huh? Alright. That's a real good way to determine what level you are. All the pout. The pout. I don't see any difference. She's still my cute little daughteroo. What? What? Wait, does he actually not realize that she looks way older than she is? Like I thought it was an animation error at the start, that the hedgehog just changed size when, like, between shots, but no, she's just taller. She's just real big and tall. Jesus Christ, Daughteroo got fangs. Fucking Jesus Christ! When did she develop like from fucking Dotaru to Momfu? What the fuck? But can 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 he literally not perceive the fact that she's bigger? Like she's a like yeah, she's still like a wee babby. She's still a wee babby, but still. Like she looks like she's 18 now. Actually, no, she looks like 16. Yeah, 16. Anime girls are 18, got them big stonking titties. Like, I'm waiting for the explanation. Like, is it just like, oh no, it's my Dotaru, so I would never imagine her in a sexual manner. Oh my god, he... Oh my god, he just... He's ignoring the fact that she's aging. I mean, like, is she actually physically older, or... Nice, that's actually pretty neat. That's pretty neat! Like, how does it work? Like... Like, I get, like, she's been on this bitch of an earth for fucking, like, 10 years or whatever the fuck it is. But, like, is she just physically older? Because, I mean, I guess if, like, they age differently, then, hey, there you go. Wow, they really hate him. Wait, so... What? And the only reason he hasn't been murdered and killed by the... Oh, CG stairs, re. Only reason he hasn't been fucking CG hourglass, re. Only reason he hasn't been killed is because they need him to fight them. And yet, nobody told him this probably pretty salient piece of information. Like, this seems like information he should probably have. You look like the big gay. Like, I'm not the only one who looks at him and goes like, wow, are you compensating for something? Because you look like the big gay. Holy shit. Like, fucking, they look respectable. Edgelord and Choirboy, respectively, but they look pretty decent. I'm 10 years old, you fucking pedophile. That's sexist. Please, Raph, punch him. Punch his face. Just use your little raccoon fists and break his nose. Somebody punch someone! For the love of God. That smug prick needs to be punched right in his face. Please, please escalate to violence. Please, for the love of God. I feel bad for Shield Dad. Fucking... That man has so much self-control. It's ridiculous. He needs to have just a smidgen less, because I feel like a broken jaw would really set Sphere Boy straight. Straighter than his armor choice. These are jokes. I shouldn't have to qualify that, but there you go. I miss the old internet. The internet that could take a joke. It's because everyone is big racism against shields. Seriously. Imagine if Shield Bro had been sent in with a group of Americans. Or Europeans. Basically anyone that's not, like, Japanese, Russian, or Brazilian. Like, they'd be like, oh fuck, we got a tank? Alright, mate, fucking yeah! Imagine if you're sent in with a Chav, a Texan, I don't know, and a Polak, I don't know. Right? Oh, she was so small. Very small. Like, I guarantee you, they'd be just like... oh, fuck, alright, you got a tank. Alright, mate. We'll meet up here in, like, a week, right? And we'll settle this out, right? We'll see who does what, right? And we'll get... And you could be the tank, and we'll figure this out. I like that eye gleam. I fucking love that eye gleam. That's the sign of a fucking protag. How about you take those fucking slave anklets off your wrists? It's like, that's kind of fucked. Please tell me one of them dies. Please tell me that one of these fucks dies. I want Spear Bro to just catch a sword right through his face because he pulled aggro like a bitch. Right through the face. Oh, so it's just automatic teleport, huh? Damn you, merciful Poseidon, you bring the waves! Oh, that's a really cool effect. I don't even care how they made that. CG or traditional. That looks fucking nice. That looks otherworldly as shit, and it looks good. Alright, Raphtalia. You're the sword. Chop chop. The villagers... No, they haven't. Oh my god. The other heroes are... Holy shit. Some heroes! Some fucking heroes these turned out to be. Jesus. How does anyone look at this and go like, yeah, those guys, bang bang, finger guns, those are good guys. I mean, he's the tank, so what he's supposed to do. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. I cast taunt. Oh no, it's the shield one. Ah, god. Oh hey, they actually care. Hey, what are you doing, shield hero? You're acting like some sort of hero. The fuck? What the fuck is this about? That's a really good use of that ability. Holy shit. Alright, what are you doing in there? Is that... I'm surprised you can pick that up. Wouldn't that technically be a weapon? Isn't that technically a weapon? Because you're a hero, Shield Dad! You're a hero! Big dick hero with big dick energy. This is what I'm talking about. Fucking, he's the only real hero and everyone treats him like a giant piece of shit. Some garbage. Cast shield prison on yourself. Roll around like a Katamari. If you crush him all to death, then hey, there you go. It's nice of those zombies to just be like waiting there patiently for the humans to take their turns. Let me guess, he's gonna get done with this and everyone's gonna give him shit for not helping with the wave! Let me guess, that's gonna be what happens. Everyone's gonna accuse him of derelicting his duty. Oh, we got some goblin slaying going on here. Alright then. Now, remember, Shield Hero, next time you can't use fire. Suka. Ah yes, the Towering Inferno, everyone's favorite movie they forget exists. Raphtalia, now that you've evacuated everyone, maybe you should get back to the village and help out? Like, maybe, you know... Oh, now it's Sir Hero. Now it's Sir Hero. Fucking, I bet these guys are gonna be like, oh man, that Shield Hero is a prick, like 5 minutes before this fucking wave started. Everyone party up with me so I get the XP. Well, that's a broken spine for that villager. Wow, you didn't even get all the prongs. He is a really good tank. Like, I wonder if he plays video games back on Earth and he just always played tank. I don't know why, but punching him with the shield was really cool. For some reason, I found that hilarious. I don't know why. Just bunk. Oh yeah, because it's a wave, dum-dum. I just realized he's getting more XP than the other heroes because he's not hanging out with them. He's literally he's gonna get ahead of them by doing this. Protect. Sure hope those villagers didn't all burn to death. Because that shield don't look anywhere near big enough. Wait, that was friendly fire? That was they're villagers here! Raphtalia, fuck them up! Fuck them up! Raphtalia's best. I love her. She's great. This protect goes both ways. He could super do that. Do it! Do it! Ain't no one gonna miss a couple racists. They fucking fired those magic missiles at that village, and there were villagers there. Like, unless there was a time skip, I just flew by my head. Like, the villagers probably fucking booked it when those fireballs came down, but still. There's barely any warning on that. But these fucking combo attacks between them, that's fucking great. Wow. What a dick. That guy with the scar, he's becoming a main character, isn't he? He just unlocked protagonist. And they all have shields. They've got a theme going on. He's awakened his Kekai Genkai protagonist powers. Lightning spear, huh? Calm down there, Kakashi. Piece of shit. So, those heroes are all underleveled now, aren't they? Because none of them were... They were all comboing, and apparently heroes don't get any XP when they're together, right? And he was getting... Naofumi was getting full experience from that. I want to see what these fuckers' levels are, because Raphtalia was knocking those shits down way easier than fucking these guys were. And let me guess, Naofumi gets nothing. Despite the fact that he saved that entire village. I mean, I guess the village would probably give him something, but still, not as much as the king would. Okay, he didn't save all the village, just most of it. Like, hey, 90% of a saved village is still a saved village. Look! Oh, he's took his helmet off, he's got protagonist hair. That man's joining the party eventually. That man's joining the fucking party eventually. We got all the experience and the other heroes got none. I'd say that's a win. Finally, some respect around here. Like, I hate to say it because, like, Naofumi tried really hard, but... Like, that was pretty effortless for him. Like, it took fucking all three of them teaming up to take down one Chimera. And now Fumi and fucking Raphtalia took out an entire fucking battalion essentially by themselves. Pretty effortlessly. I honestly think that maybe they're just blitz past the other heroes in levels because they're the ones actually doing side quests. And they're just grinding boars in Elwyn Forest. We saved at least one. We're going to go find more Kerberuses. Because these kids are gonna need something to stab when the fucking triggers happen. Head pat! Head pat! Yeah! You're never too old for head pats. You done did good, kid. So that's the waves, right? They're done and go. No. Ah, jeez. Now they wait. Fucking... Why is it that every time someone does something in CG and anime, it always looks fucking awful? Like... Like, if you can't make it blend in with the rest of the show, why bother? Straight up. Like, I get, like... It couldn't have been that hard to draw a fucking hourglass, right? Like, they could have just made the sand CG and I would have been fine, because fucking animating each, like, a fucking hourglass is a pain in the fucking ass. But, really have to make the whole thing CG? They have to do the whole fucking... It's a fucking hourglass. Like, if you didn't want to fucking animate the spinny bits, then don't fucking animate it. No one would care. Because it's coming from a book, right? It's coming from a fucking book. Ain't no one gonna be like, yeah, the thing wasn't like it was in the book. When fucking books are usually pretty open to interpretation. You're gonna ask Tolkien's skeleton about that one. Oh, that's just adorable. That's just fucking adorable right there. But this episode... I like this episode. Because now Fumi finally gets something. He finally gets something. And that's a good feeling. After fucking... after so many fucking just... This is episode 3, right? It feels like 4 because the first episode was like extra long. After fucking... I'm gonna say 4 episodes because first episode was basically 2. After 4 episodes worth of abuse, he finally gets something. But he's so jaded that he can't even fucking appreciate it anymore. But I feel like deep down, I feel like he feels good about himself. And And the fact that he was getting experience there because no one wanted to fucking hang out with him, and the other guys weren't, I wouldn't be surprised if they're higher level, if he's higher level than them now, or at least like he's closed the gap significantly if they were higher level. But if all they're doing is leaving everyone to fucking burn and just grinding boars in Elwyn Forest essentially, then fucking he's going to outclass them to a ridiculous level eventually, and that's going to be really fun to see. And I wouldn't be surprised if like he's level 20 now, and Raphtalia is level 26. Like, I don't know what the levels of those monsters were, but I'm going to assume that the levels are pretty standard across the board. It took all three of them using pretty beefy looking attacks to take down that one Chimera. And all of their weapons look like they were baseline, so it doesn't look like they're absorbing anything like Shield Boy is. So yeah, they are grossly underleveled. They're probably killing the same mob again and again and again and again for days on repeat. Fucking while Shield Dad is off doing fucking like side quests and fucking exploring and doing shit like that that's actually going to make his weapon better. Like, so even if they have a higher number, I would wager that his fucking stats are probably way better than theirs. Which is a really interesting dynamic that I'm hoping I'm right about, because, I mean, that was an entire wave worth of experience that he got that they didn't. Like, he was blitzing through that beforehand. Well, I'm gonna say he, because Raphtalia is basically an extension of him, essentially, but yeah, like, fucking Raphtalia and him just fucking, like, one-shotting that shit. Like, nah, fam. But, oh boy, it's at the same time, even though the fact that he finally got recognition, like, getting there, like, oh god, that fucking hurts, dude. Like, fucking seeing those soldiers just, there's, like, a strand of hair just, like, out of place, and it's right in my fucking sight. Like, there was soldiers just, like, opening fire on that village when there's villagers inside. Like, did the villagers even have a chance to leave? Hang on, let me just go back real quick. Hang on. Yeah, the fucking people are still there. Like, they looks like they're just about to leave. No, they're not even about to leave. Like, I'm hoping those villagers just fucking booked it, because, like, they're there one frame, and then they're gone the next. So for all I know, fucking, like, a lot of those, like, flowers being placed on fucking boxes in that end for the memorial, a lot of those guys probably didn't even die to the fucking monsters. They died to the fucking friendly fire. So, this place has so little, like, care for not only the life of one of the heroes that's required to defeat this shit, but one of their fucking vassal villages. Like, holy shit. Like, I honestly would not be surprised if this fucking show ends with Naofumi leading a goddamn rebellion. Because, Jesus. They were about to firebomb their own village with people inside while there was a hero solving the problem. Like, Jesus. Like, that shows, like, and I'm like, what I could do is, like, oh, that's bad writing, because, but the thing is, though, from what we've seen so far of the country and how it functions, yeah, no, I can totally fucking see them doing that. I can totally see them going, fuck it, like, going, oh, there's zombies in this village. Should we go in and help? Nah, fuck it, firebomb it, fuck them. Well, there's people inside, they should have left, fuck them. Like, that's the kind of thing I could actually see coming from the same place that is so willing to throw one of its destined heroes under the bus and just fucking just, oh boy, ooh boy. Like, and it does kind of set up the government as an antagonist. It really does, and I really do want to see where this goes. And I'm hoping that, like, even once this wave shit goes, like, because, I mean, like, even once this wave shit goes, this story continues, and we do get something of, like, a rebellion, like the Beast People, or something. Like, something to fucking put this country, like, out of everyone else's misery. Because it's so corrupt from the fucking head down, and oh boy, it kind of doesn't deserve someone like Naofumi helping it. I mean, the people do, because the people, like, once they see Shield Hero for who he is, and like, that he's not a rapist monster, and that he's actually helping, like, people actually come around, and, like, the fact that he can't fucking internalize the praise, that's a very interesting character flaw for him. Something that's not even innate to him. It's nothing like the guy we met in the first episode, like, who was all like, "Hey, fucking, let's go have an isekai adventure, yeah!" But like now, like, he's just dead. He's dead inside. It's, like I said, it's Mirror Universe Kazuma, and just, oh boy, oh boy, on that, just big oof, big oof. Spear Hero continues to be the big gay, as I said, and I just really want someone to break his teeth. I just want someone to break his goddamn teeth. Am I alone in this? I don't think I am, because he's a big stoop. And even if he isn't, like, wise to the princess's ways, he fucking deserves it. Like, Bow Hero seems harmless enough, but I think, like, his thing is just more like he's super fucking naive, and Sword Hero is a goddamn edgelord, because of course he is. And it's a really interesting gamut, and I'm hoping that Bow Hero comes around, because I feel like Bow Hero is not a bad person. He's just kind of spineless, and he just kind of follows the person who's the loudest, and that person just now happens to be Spear. Yeah, I almost called him Spielberg. Spear Hero. Yeah, but like, Spear Hero looks like such a fucking prick. Like, even his armor design is just like, look at me, I'm a bitch. Yeah. And just, like, their armor really does just kind of resemble their personality, like, to a fucking T, and it's great. The fact that the way everyone treats Raphtalia is also very interesting, but it's even more interesting is the fact that it's at odds with the way Naofumi treats her, in that he doesn't see any difference. He still treats her like the kid that he perceives her as, and I wonder if that's because he's basically unwilling to forge personal connections now. Like, maybe that's a thing, and if he sees her growing up, like, if he perceives her as a kid, then he's just like, it's a little girl, I look after her, and it's good. But if he sees her growing up, then that's changing, and that's her becoming something else, and I don't think he wants change. I think he just kind of wants, basically, things to stay as much the same as they can, and that, even then, that also points to the fact that he's unable to internalize the praise at the end. Because, like, he's used to his role as the villain of the story. He's used to it. But deep down, like, he is a hero. He's still the same hero that he wanted to be at the first episode, but, like, consciously, he's like, no, what am I doing? This is stupid. Why am I doing this? Why? Stop. Oh, fuck me, I'm in there. Oh, god damn it. And it's really interesting to just kind of see, like, him instinctively protecting people, while internally he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, stop doing it, you're making it worse! And that's really cool. That's really nice to see, the fact that no matter how much he tries to bury his heroic nature, it's still there. No matter how much he gets stomped on by everyone else, and how much he's trying to close himself off, like, it's still there. He's still a good person. And, like, you notice, like, even when he's, like, fucking taunting those knights, it's like, maybe I should just let them murder you all. Like, he was in there right up until that axe came down, and then just, like, all, like, fuck's sake, and just catches it on his shield. Like, he puts himself, like, in danger, like, a lot this episode. I'm like, yeah, he's basically, like, darkness level at this point, but still, like, it's really, like, applaudable, you know? Like, he's a good boy. He's a good character. He's I don't want to say this because it makes me sound fucking pretentious, but he's deep. He's pretty fucking deep there. Like, the fact that his subconscious desires and his instincts to protect people and fucking, you know, be a fucking hero are at odds with his conscious desire to just play the role he's given and get through it and just survive. It's a really interesting dynamic, and also kind of sad, and it's kind of why I like Raphtalia so much, because she's there to stand up for him, and I like that. I do think I prefer her more as a Dotaru, So I'm hoping that she still stays in Dotaru mode. But if she turns into protective Dotaru, then hey, that's fine too. I'm just hoping this doesn't turn into, like, waifu stuff. I'm hoping, like, just waifu doesn't happen. Because that's gonna be... That would be awkward. That would be really awkward. Like, I'm just hoping, like, even when she's up there with, like, big stonking titties, like we saw in the first episode's pre-thing, that she's still the good little daughter that gets the head pats. That's what I'm hoping. Since this is anime, probably not gonna happen, but I can hope. I can hope. As fucking far-flung as that hope is. But, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Just, like, and even seeing the wave is really interesting. And the waves have, like, this really cool... That skybox for the wave was really fucking neato. Anything else I want to talk about? Like, I talked about the armor, right? The fact that the armor really does reflect who everyone is. And the fact that, like, it really... And Naofumi's is kind of weird because his armor, it doesn't much reflect... Like, his is at... Okay, I'm gonna just say this. Because I don't know, like... Maybe, like, there's a meaning to this that I'm not getting, but everyone else, like, their armor reflected them, right? You know, like, fucking Spearman, like, he looks big and pretentious. Sword Boy is, like, edgy, black with spikes. And fucking Bow Boy looks like a choir boy, because that's what he fucking is. Now, Fumi's, it's called the Barbarian armor, but it's got that big metal shield plate. It's got plates everywhere. He's, like, he's got the protection, but the protection is underneath... like, well, stuff that makes him look savage, and, like, it's got fur, and the big cape, and all that, and Raphtalia even says, oh, you look dashing, which makes me think maybe it's, like, it's reflecting more that the company he keeps as well. Like, it's not so much reflecting him as it's reflecting the stuff around him, like the big shield plates, and armor that looks bestial, you know, like, and, like, even, like, the beast person is like, oh, sugoi! You know, like, it's an interesting thought. Like, and it would make it unique that his armor is the only armor that doesn't reflect who he is as a person, because Naofumi, kind of hard to reflect in, like, a piece of clothing. Like, kind of hard. Like, it's just, because his internals are just completely at odds with each other. I guess you kind of get that with the steel plates mixed up with the fucking furs and shit. I guess you kind of get that, but it's not super great. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but yeah, it was neat. The skill tree was way smaller than I thought it was, unless it just extends forever, which it very well might. Other guys are underleveled. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. I think I've touched on everything I wanted to talk about, but I might just be forgetting something. Oh, no. But, anyway, let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, or if I did forget something and you want to bring it up, because that's what the comments are for. And for you to, and for us to have a little discussion if it's something we want to discuss. Oh boy, because I do read all those comments and they're great. I love the comments. They're my favorite part. They're my favorite part of doing this shit. But yeah, anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, media. Tell your friends. Maybe watch some of the other videos. Got me linked at the end. Maybe watch a Let's Play here and there, because those things are fucking, like, there's a lot of those and they're good. You know, we got those too. Because some people, like, don't seem to realize that I do those too. And also, like, I do streams every day, but whatever. Anyway, so, yeah. Do all that shit. As always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But, most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you a roundaru. の時間迷い込んだ宙づりの世界信じられる答え探し求めてよたださまよってよ夜の隙間逃げらないよその沈む暇もない受けた傷は歌いが手に静寂切り裂いてく誰も彼も出てはバイブ守るだけじゃ can't survive